You're sitting in your car, engine off, keys still in your hand. You were supposed to be inside 2 minutes ago. You're not thinking about why you're here. You're thinking about an email you sent 3 weeks ago, whether you left the stove on, a grocery list you haven't written yet. None of it matters right now. And still, you haven't touched the door handle. You know this feeling. It doesn't wait for a crisis. It doesn't need a reason. It shows up while you're making coffee, walking to your car, standing in a doorway you were supposed to walk through 2 minutes ago. Somewhere, right now, someone is standing in a grocery aisle, holding a can they haven't looked at in 10 seconds, replaying a conversation from Tuesday. They'll tell you they were just thinking. But thinking is supposed to go somewhere. This doesn't. It loops, it circles, it picks up the grocery list, drops it, picks up the email, drops that too, and somehow 10 minutes disappear and you can't say where they went. Here's what's actually happening. Your mind runs almost constantly, even when nothing is asking it to. Most of that running isn't decisions. It isn't solutions. It's commentary. A voice narrating your own life back to you, whether you ask for it or not. You've felt this. Driving somewhere and arriving with no memory of the drive. Reading a page and realizing at the bottom you took in none of it. That's not a focus problem. That's your mind running its default program. The one it runs when nothing else is telling it what to do. And the cruel trick is, it feels productive. Every loop feels like it's building toward something. An answer, a decision, a resolution. It almost never is. Most of what you replay today, you will replay again tomorrow. Unfinished on purpose, because finishing was never really the point. The writer and teacher Eckhart Tolle spent years studying exactly this, the almost non-stop voice running in people's heads. His core idea is simple, even if living it isn't. Most of what you call thinking isn't really thinking at all. It's autopilot, a loop the mind runs on its own, out of habit, whether or not there's anything left to solve. You assume you're steering. Most of the time, you're just along for the ride. Eckhart Tolle's insight is that there's a way out, and it isn't fighting the thought, and it isn't trying to think your way past it. It's noticing it. The moment you become aware you're inside a loop, actually notice it, the way you'd notice a sound in the next room. You're no longer just inside it. Something in you steps back far enough to see the loop instead of living inside it. That noticing doesn't stop the thought by force. It just quietly takes away its grip. In 2010, 2 Harvard researchers, Matthew Killingsworth and Daniel Gilbert, wanted to know something nobody had ever measured properly. How often does the average mind actually wander, and does it matter? They built an app. It contacted more than 2,250 people at random points in their day and asked 3 questions. What are you doing right now? Are you thinking about something other than what you're doing? And how happy are you right now in this moment? The study eventually gathered 250,000 responses across almost every activity you can imagine. Working, eating, exercising, even famously, some intimate moments people were still willing to report on honestly. The results surprised even the researchers. People's minds were wandering nearly half of their waking hours, not during boring tasks alone, but during almost everything, including things they enjoyed. And here's the part that mattered most. It didn't matter what people's minds wandered to. Even pleasant daydreams didn't make them happier. People were measurably less happy while their minds were wandering, than while they were simply paying attention to anything, even something unremarkable. A wandering mind, the researchers concluded, is an unhappy mind, not because of what it wanders to, because of the wandering itself. So the goal was never to stop thinking. You already know that doesn't work. The goal is smaller and stranger than that. The next time you catch yourself replaying something for the 5th time, or standing somewhere with no memory of arriving, don't try to solve the thought. Just notice that you're having it. Say it plainly, even just in your head. I'm doing the loop again. That's the whole move. Not defeating the thought, not answering it, just naming that it's happening. Because the moment you notice a thought, you're no longer just inside it. You're the one watching it happen. The voice keeps talking. It probably always will. You don't have to keep listening. The 2,250 people in that Harvard study weren't unusual. They were just being honest at random moments about where their minds actually were. Yours is probably somewhere else right now too. That's not a flaw. It's just what an unwatched mind does. The only real difference between a wandering mind and a rested one is whether anyone's watching it wander. You can be the one who watches, starting now if you want to. If this is the kind of thing you needed to hear today, there are other documentaries here built the same way. One problem, one real mechanism behind it, one idea you can actually use.